YouTube, I'm SL66 bushwacker or SL bushwacker 66, whatever. I'm here with a beautiful SL66 Ego bushwacker edition, and I'm just gonna do a quick review on it because my other video was kind of long and it was kind of boring, so I'm redoing it in parts this time. So first of all, Ego. There are plenty. This is pretty much the Super Ego of 2006, the SL series of 2006. There are plenty of differences between the regular 06 Ego and the SL66. First of all, the milling on this gun, just the main body on this gun, it's completely shaved down. They made it a lot slimmer, making it super slim. A lot slimmer than the 06 Ego. They've also shaved down a lot off the top of the gun, making it a half an inch shorter. So also, it has the special SL regulator here, which looks 100% different than the 06 Ego regulator. And they should pretty much also what they try to do is reduce the weight and slim it down. The LPR cap also they slimmed it all the way down. They also included an SL barrel. They just completely scrapped the one-piece barrel that the 06 Ego came with. It has the SL ASA on here. It's also very slimmed down. It's an on-off. It's what you expect from Eclipse. The trigger frame they probably did the most modification to. On the back here on the snatch grip, they did a ton of modifying. They completely made it thinner and shaved it down. So it's nice, smooth, and sleek now. Also around here on the trigger frame is significantly more skinny and sleeker than the 06 Ego. Also on the top of the trigger frame here, it's all slimmed down. And they integrated the SL trigger, which they made flatter and wider to accommodate to walk the trigger faster and yeah, whatever. Also, they completely abandoned the magnetic trigger return because the top choice of pros is the spring. So they put a spring trigger in on the SL66. The bolt pin also, they just made it into a nice, kind of attractive little shape here that also just to slim the entire gun down. They kept the same ASA because I love the ASA, it's the best. And that's pretty much for the body of the ASA, of the gun. But otherwise, parts such as the LPR cap, feed neck, eye covers, many things, regulator, barrel, most of those things are made are interchangeable between the 06 Ego, and also some parts on the E-Tech are also interchangeable on here. I would also like to talk about the modes and the main control console on the back here. I'm going to screw this barrel. The modes include Semi 1, Semi 2, Ramp 1, 2, and 3. And Ramp 3, you can obviously guess, is PSP 3-shot. And Training mode. Training mode is, for those of you who don't know, is a great little mode where it turns the eyes off. And while it's gassed up, while it's hot, and it uses a very small bit of air, and puts on semi or whatever mode you want to hone your skills on walking the trigger, or hone your skills in PSP 3-shot or PSP or whatever. So I'll turn it on. The center button right here has the Nexus board in it. Yeah, pretty much. The modes are interchange, or you can pretty much swap by folding back the grip here. There's a red button right around here, this area. You press that in and just scroll through the modes just by pressing up, down, up, down. Also, the dwell. You can set the LCD, the OLED screen to ROF, average ROF, or yeah, average OF. You can also interchange it to see how many shots you had. It has a game timer. It's a very descriptive LCD screen. You can turn the eyes on and off using the LCD screen. You can adjust the timing on the LCD screen. You can adjust everything on this little screen right here, which makes it a breeze to clean and maintain your gun as well, so you don't have to maintain those little parts. Maintenance for the bolt is extremely easy. You just pull this up and out slides the bolt. Very easy. You have to lube up the bolt a lot since it's cold here, but a lot of time. And bolt stick, for me, I have to lube it up a lot. And you see it's this blackish lube color. Probably the looks on this gun are great. Probably the only complaint I have about the looks is the model number, which is right on top here. It looks like it was just chiseled in there by a 5th grader. So it just looks terrible. But otherwise, great gun. The ROF meter goes up to 40, but I don't even think that I do not think this gun can shoot 40. I don't want to risk this gun shooting 40. I don't want to break any parts on it. But I have seen this gun shoot 30, easy 30 BPS. Trigger is great, great walking trigger. It's very simple, very easy. It is adjustable trigger. It's a great trigger, the SL trigger, one of my favorite triggers. The SL barrel comes with is great 2-piece. Mine's kind of stuck together. I have no idea why. It's a smooth bore, 14-inch. Great barrel, 6.93. I mean 0.693. It's kind of like it's the new barrel nowadays. Is where it's at. It's a great barrel. So if you're gonna get a barrel, bore size, 0.693, best ever. Pretty much that's it because I'm running out of time on my camera. But pretty much that's it for the Ego. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or whatever, please leave a comment and check out my other videos.